come and sign a protest postcard?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Would you like to sign a postcard?
I did it. High five. Have a nice day.
My name is Anasuya Claff and I'm a member of the Palm Oil Action Group, and we are a collective of NGOs that are concerned with the detrimental effects of palm oil plantations in Southeast Asia. So we're here today in front of Aldi and we're getting people to sign special protest postcards which we're going to send to Aldi, and we're asking Aldi to sign up to a segregated sustainable policy and also to labelling of palm oil and palm oil derivatives, because at the moment you go in, you don't know which products contain palm oil.
What's palm oil?
50% of your shopping trolley will have palm oil in it. It's used in baking, it's used in cosmetics, it's used in detergents, like all of your like ice cream, a lot of ice cream has it in, chocolate has it in, the fillings in the chocolate have it in. So they use it because the palm oil is quite solid, which makes it easy to transport, so it's very easy for them to use.
A lot of the area in Indonesia is suitable for palm oil, and the added attraction for the foresters is that they can take the hardwood, sell the hardwood, then grow a palm oil plantation, and they get the double profit.
It's a problem because of all the environmental and human rights issues, massive CO2 emissions from clearing of rainforests, clearing of peatland. 50 orangutans a week are being killed from palm oil plantations. It's pushing the Sumatran tiger to the brink of extinction. There's not that many left of them.
There's still wide-scale destruction of the rainforest in Indonesia. It's a little less than it was, but it's still dramatic. There are still 50 football fields an hour being cleared, and I go up to Borneo regularly, and each time I go, I see active rainforest clearing. It's not hard to see. It's happening all over the place, and it's a great tragedy.
I sponsor an orangutan in Borneo, which is really cool. You get to learn about how they came into the centre and why they're being affected and stuff. It's really good.
So Borneo Orangutan Survival is the custodian of about 900 orangutans in Indonesia, most of them rescued from as a result of habitat destruction, and most of those were as a result of palm oil, new palm oil plantations.
Actually, I'm surprised at how surprised some of these people are, because they're unaware of the destruction that goes on to support the palm oil that goes into the products that we're purchasing. And also with their labelling.
So it's very likely that if you're eating a product with vegetable oil in it, that it's got palm oil included in that vegetable oil, and it's very likely, almost certain, that if you're buying a cosmetic product, it's got some derivative of palm oil in it.
Yeah.
Those stickers are a bit of these stickers here which say warning contains palm oil. It's a bit of a cheeky action. We encourage people sometimes to take these stickers and just put it on the products on the shelves so that the customer knows what they're buying.
Very cheeky.
Quite effective.
People are really surprised when they hear that the Green Action has a palm oil derivative in it, because it's supposed to be a green product, and obviously it's not. Because at the moment palm oil is only labelled as vegetable oil, and on cosmetics it's not even labelled with the word palm or anything. So when we rang up Aldi's customer service line, they could only give us the information on palm oil for less than 50% of the products that we asked about. They didn't even know whether the vegetable oil was palm oil. So how are we as consumers supposed to know? We have the right to choose what we're eating. We have the right to choose what we're putting on our bodies.
Oh no, we're not asking people to boycott Aldi. It's just so that I shop at Aldi myself. It's just asking them to actually label their products properly and to start using a sustainable source to get their palm oil from. So it's not ruining the natural habitat of the orangutans and killing 50 a week. So the orangutans, thank you. Thanks a lot, guys.
And if you go onto the internet and just type in what else is palm oil known as, you'll come back with a list of like 70 to 100 different things. The key one is sodium lauryl sulfate. So if you look at the back of your shampoos and your shower gels and stuff, one of the next thing after water is sodium lauryl sulfate, and it's all palm oil.
Well, I signed a postcard so that we can have proper labeling on palm oil products. I also support reducing as much as we can our use of palm oil. I know that it causes a lot of deforestation and a lot of ecological issues.
A lot of potential medicines live in the rainforest, so we're hurting ourselves in the long run. We could potentially be cutting down a cure for cancer.
If I knew that I was buying a product that was contributing to animals suffering or contributing to something that was against my ethics, values, that sort of thing, I certainly wouldn't buy it.
I shop as often as I can at Aldi, but I still sign because I do work a fair bit up in Southeast Asia, and I'm aware of the impact it has, not so much the small farmers, but the labourers on the large corporate farms.
There are standards for sustainable palm oil. They include no clearing of new forest land, looking after the native people in the areas, proper chain of custody requirements, etc. And there are standards that have been introduced, but because they're not labelled and because they're not widely known, people are boycotting palm oil. And so our message is if the suppliers actually tell us what's in the product and show us that it is sustainable palm oil, which they can buy for just a few % more than the palm oil they're buying now, then there will be a better outcome for the consumers, a better outcome for the companies, and a better outcome for the rainforests of Indonesia.
Yeah, so there are campaigns in the States as well. I'm actually part of one on my campus. We have a little club that's trying to raise awareness on campus at my school. So it's gaining momentum in the States too.
Yep, I'd say 99% of people are more than happy to come up and sign that petition because they want to sort of be heard and have that choice to purchase those products or not.
So Aldi we've decided to target because they have other really good policies. They've taken out all unnatural food colourings, they've signed up to sustainable paper, they do sustainable fish, and they have the ability to change. And because Aldi are taking market share from both Coles and Woolworths, we feel that if we can get Aldi to sign up to a segregated supply, we'll be able to get the other supermarkets to sign up, and then that will have a flow-on effect to the whole of Australian industry, which would be great. Come on Aldi, you can do it! Woohoo!